We're talking to Dr. Lewis Baldwin, and the topic is police and the declining status of race in America. And so, Dr. Baldwin, over the last 10 minutes that we have here, let's give you an opportunity to sort of summarize, in a real sense, some of the things that can be done in such a way that we can leave with our audience this morning what they can find and pick out among these options, what they can do in order to help the whole situation.
Yes, I think we would agree that we are at a critical point in this nation's history. This is 2016, and we're still dealing with antagonistic and tense relations between the black community and law enforcement. What we need, first and foremost, are voices of reason and objectivity. We need voices like President Barack Obama. And President Barack Obama, of course, is walking a tightrope because he's trying to show, I think successfully, that he supports law enforcement, that he understands that without law enforcement, we live in a society characterized by anarchy and lawlessness. But he's also speaking to the issue of police misconduct and the killing of black men. So we need those kinds of voices. Unfortunately, we aren't getting many of those. On the right, the political right, we hear many who are critiquing Black Lives Matter, who are critiquing President Obama, and in many ways blaming them for the problems that we encounter in terms of the relations between law enforcement and black communities. But they are trying to come up with solutions. And I think we need to understand that we have to move in four directions. First of all, we have to emphasize the importance of education. And education is very, very important, as Dr. King taught us, and as a King scholar, I would recommend that, is that you change the mind, you enlighten the minds of people when it comes to education. Religion is important in terms of changing the hearts of people. Then you need legislation and court action. Of course, the kind of laws that will respect the dignity and worth of all human personality, not simply policemen, but also African Americans and people of other ethnic and racial backgrounds, and finally, nonviolent direct action. Now, one of the groups that I see today that embodies all of these approaches to the problem, of course, is Black Lives Matter. They're very much concerned with nonviolent approaches to